first episode of family lifestyle, parenting, and pathway to a happy home. So, today we'll be talking about parenting challenges. My name is Jennifer, and I'll be doing this with my husband.
Hello, my name is Benjamin.
Yes, so I hope you had a good day so far, and I hope your day has been quite fine and wonderful. And I believe as you join us in this episode, you learn one thing or two that will help you in your own family and parenting. We're not here to discredit anybody, but we're here to share ideas
Yeah,
and tips
yeah,
that we have also learned and things that we see as effective.
yeah,
So we are making this information available for everyone so that people who might be interested will learn from what we have and what we practice.
yeah,
So, sweetheart,
yeah. I love.
um, like I said, we're discussing parenting
Yeah,
challenges and
the
tips.
types. Yeah, yeah.
Can you start by telling us different kinds of parenting styles that you know of?
Well, hi everyone. Uh, well, based on the topic we are discussing, um, we've got different kinds of parenting, styles, and then you know, one thing about the styles is that each parent can you know develop different styles, whatever anyone that can help them to get the best result. But we are just like my wife said, that we just giving a general advice which we believe can help support what you already know for you to keep getting the best result as you go on with the parental responsibility. So we've got a scale that I call a emotional uh, developing children emotional consciousness and intelligence. This is all about bringing up the children, training them up with the principles that will help them to have emotional intelligence. And what does that mean? For them to develop the the culture of having empathy, and also culture of being kind, and also culture of hard working or hard work. So these are things that don't just come in a at I mean without an input or effort. So it takes responsibility. It takes a parent to understand the dimension or the strategy that we use to get this result, because we need to have children that will be able to say that will be able to tell themselves that this is the right thing I should do, and this is the wrong thing that I shouldn't do, no matter the circumstance and no matter the situation. And to get this result requires hard work.
That's really a lot. I mean, it takes hard work to get children who are emotionally intelligent. Nothing comes easy,
Yeah,
and every child is different.
yeah,
I mean, how parents are not expected to have the same standard for all
yeah,
kids
yeah,
because everyone is peculiar.
yeah,
So taking each child just as they are and giving them the specific attention they need.
yeah,
The essence is to have, like he's saying,
yeah,
to have emotionally intelligent children
yeah,
and children who are able to make the right decisions and choices at the
yeah,
end of the day,
yeah,
even when you're not there.
yeah,
Because, of course, we're not going to be with the kids all the time.
yeah,
So, raising emotionally intelligent children is very important. So, we're looking at parenting challenges
yeah,
actually. So, recognizing, I think the few points I've picked from what you've said is that every child is different,
Yeah.
and parents need to understand that
Yeah.
and
Very
take
important.
each child as a peculiar and a different person,
Yeah.
and that is a good way to lay a foundation and to face the challenges. You have to accept and recognize
Yeah.
that fact.
Yeah.
And having to raise emotionally intelligent children, it means that you're helping those children to recognize their emotions
Yeah.
and know how to handle each of them,
Yeah.
because some children are not able to express themselves.
Mm.
They don't understand. They know something is wrong, but they don't understand what is wrong, and they're not able to figure it out, and they're
Yeah.
not properly guided.
Mm.
And parents are just frustrated trying to get the child to do what they want, but it's not working out because these children don't even understand their own emotions.
Yeah.
So what happens is that you have to, as a parent or someone who is more mature, help the child to understand his own self, understand what is happening, process these emotions,
Yeah.
and know how to handle it without throwing
Yeah.
tantrums.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. Just before you go on, there's something very important that every parent should, first of all, you know, understand. You see, you need to learn the way to approach the children, the method or the strategy that best works for the children. And then, yeah, you are the parent, so you give it to them. So you, oh, I know my child, but you need to understand there are many approach that when you adopt, trying to, you know, use that approach on those children, you will create an atmosphere whereby they will be scared. They will be scared even to pay attention to what you are trying to teach them. So you need to understand the children and how to teach them, or the method that best works for them. It's very important. I mean, that should even be the first stage as a child is growing. So you should be studying the characters, and then, I mean, what how to approach that child, what you think that can give the child a kind of a best, relaxed, and most acceptable, communication
Yeah.
that will
I was
enable
just
them,
coming to
yeah, that will
communication.
enable them
Yeah.
to grab and then,
Express
yeah,
themselves.
express themselves and even accept what you are teaching them. So that's a point I was just trying to make, so that you can carry on with what you're saying.
Yes. So a lot of, I mean, parenting is
It's
challenging.
very is a big job.
I don't think anyone is so prepared
Yeah.
to be a parent before they become one.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
you can't be so prepared,
Yeah.
but these challenges can be tackled.
Yeah.
So giving the child a good atmosphere to be able to express themselves. I mean, the children, for them to have that relationship with you,
Yeah.
they need to be free enough to voice out. They need to be free enough to express themselves in a safe environment without being afraid or feeling threatened. So this is also one thing that communication can do. It's up to the parents to set the pace. It's up to the parents to set that atmosphere that the child is comfortable enough to communicate their concerns. So without mashing everything up together,
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
like to take up these challenges one after the other, and then we quickly deliberate on these
Yeah.
things and um, move forward. So the first thing I want to talk about is raising emotionally intelligent children.
As we mentioned
So
earlier.
the
Yeah.
first emotion I want to talk about is anger.
Yeah.
There are children, I mean, anger, a child can be angry, and some can express that by throwing tantrums.
Yeah.
So how do you handle that challenge as a parent? It's because it's a very difficult one. You see mothers in shopping malls with their children rolling on the floor crying and screaming. And I mean, those parents are helpless. They don't know what to do at that time.
Yeah.
How do you handle this challenge?
Okay. The whole thing starts from the beginning. The hand that you use to bring up a child, that hand the child will get used to. And that hand, the child will grow that way. Yeah, we have this principle that says you need to train up a child in love, correct the child in love. I believe in that. But when you are too soft on children, too soft, even too soft to the point that I mean, when they are on the wrong side, when they do something that is not right, and that is not right, there is no serious caution that will make them feel that what they have done is wrong. So because you think that, oh, I don't want to make them feel sad, I don't want to make them feel. So when you give them that kind of soft gloves and all that and treatment, and they grow up with that mindset, so they have no restriction to how to express their anger. So every parent should set boundaries, know when to call out a child and say, what you've done is wrong. It only becomes a problem when you begin to brutalize a child, beating a child, creating emotional trauma on children. But if you make a child to have the understanding that what they have done, what the child has done, is wrong. That's just a distraction. We're going to come back to this podcast. You're going to come back to it.
Sorry.
Okay.
Baby girl.
Daniel, why did you bring Adora in here?